Hello. I'm about to have my first sip of coffee, so I'll be doing well in a second. I'll be honest, I woke up in a shitty mood today. Albert, sweet Albert. I went to bed at like 10:30 last night. Albert got up at 1 because I thought he had to go to the bathroom, which I was annoyed with because he went to the bathroom right before bed. So he really should, as a 2-year-old bulldog, sleep through the night, right? At 1 o'clock, he got up. I had to go downstairs, and he didn't have to go to the bathroom. He just wanted to drink an entire gallon of water. So we did that. Then I went back to bed, and then at 4 o'clock, that water hit, and then I had to go downstairs and take him out to the bathroom, and then he didn't want to come inside. He just wanted to roll around in the grass, which is annoying when you're in your underwear trying to get a dog to come inside so you can go back to bed, and all your neighbors are, well, they're asleep too, but last thing I want to do is have my neighbor wake up and look out the window and see me running around chasing a dog in my underwear. So I got dog shit sleep. I got Albert shit sleep. Mark is struggling to make it through this week's podcast. Schindler's Fist, thank you for the sub. Everything I've read about Viridian Mouse, thank you for the sub. Everything I've read, early reviews are in, Mark the Frog aside. From everything I've read, people say it's a all-timer. I've heard that thrown around already. People say they're loving this week's episode. Oh, Big Wednesday. I just wrote in today's Wednesday, Big Wednesday, and I thought, oh, that's a movie. Has anybody seen the movie Big Wednesday? You should see it if you've never seen it. It's got Jan Michael Vincent in it, and Robert Englund, and does it have Gary Busey in it? Anybody know? Did Big Wednesday have Gary Busey in it? Anyway, you should absolutely see it. No joking aside, it's from the late 70s. It's from the 70s. It's from the 70s. Mark is a big casserole fan, so it was difficult for him. It's from the 70s. Yeah, Busey's in it, and it's a surfing movie, but it's an anti-war kind of growing up movie too. All these kids are big surfers in California, and they're waiting for like this mythical big wave that they've all wanted to surf their entire lives, and that you get one shot at. And then the Vietnam War happens, and they all get, have to go and sign up for selective service. And so they have all this comical, these get-ups and ways that they try to get out of joining the military. And then a couple of them get drafted, and it kind of fucks up their friend group. And, they're like coming of age and becoming adults and having relationships, and it's all couched around surfing and then Vietnam. And then finally the Big Wednesday wave happens and they surf it. And I don't know, it's a great movie. When I was big into surfing when I was a kid, back in my surfing days, it was one of my favorite films. Yeah, it's before the motorcycle accident, so Busey was all there. Great episode of the podcast today. Was audibly laughing in my bathroom this morning. Caesar Passing says, thank you so much. Sorry, Mark. Caesar loved it. .45, Michael Jordan's number. Jan Michael Vincent was an Airwolf. Yeah, absolutely. Jan Michael Vincent was, I'll give you some historical context. Jan Michael Vincent was Robert Downey Jr. before Robert Downey Jr. in that he was a little older, but he was out of control, drunk, waking up in people's houses, drunk, that kind of stuff, and kind of tanked his career, I think, with his alcohol, with his addictions. And in a similar way, he didn't have the bounce back that Robert Downey Jr. did, but he was kind of like the early 80s version of that. Lag on Geoff's end. What lag are we talking about? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I've never seen the new version, but I just wrote down to watch the original. I'm familiar with the new one, the new one from the 2000s, but it's a remake of a 1960s spy film, and I want to see that. No lag on Geoff. Thank you. I went and saw a movie Saturday or Sunday when my wife went to play bingo. I went and saw a movie by myself. I saw this Portuguese film called Secret Agent that won a bunch of awards at Cannes. I just wanted to read a movie, so I went and saw a foreign film on Sunday, and it was really good. It had the guy who played Pablo Escobar in Narcos was the main character. Although I didn't recognize him. He looked so insanely familiar to me the entire 3-hour film, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I read it later, and I was like, oh, Christ, of course. But it was really good. I thought I really enjoyed it. But at the beginning, Alamo showed the original Kiss Kiss Bang Bang trailer, and it made me want to watch it. It looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. Like a mix between James Bond and Inspector Gadget or something. I was making a joke about the lag in reference to 5 from the Falcon event. Oh, okay. Thanks, Braxer, man. I didn't see the 5. I just want to make sure I wasn't fucking up. That's exciting, Kiku. It'd be any week now. Those last few, at least in my memory, I'd say that last month was like the longest month of my life at the time. Just drug, But you do get there at the end. That would be a Falcon event, yes, brief. Marna's been watching a lot of movies. Rest in peace, Anthony Simons. Fernie Simons, sorry. We hardly knew you. Yeah, I'm with you, Big C. Here's what I'm saying though. Here's where I've arrived at. I really liked Anthony Simons, and I knew he was a trade piece when we got him. Then he was awesome, and he fit our culture, and he fit in, and he became the Inferno, and I fell in love with the dude. And so it sucked to lose him. I was thinking after the last week, I've been like, we don't need to let's stay pat. We'll be fine. We can get some sort of, I don't know. We just need some veteran depth at center, and so I didn't want him to trade him, but I'm okay with the trade for 2 reasons. One, I trust Brad Stevens. I don't think Brad Stevens has made a bad trade since he became the president of operations for the Celtics. Not that Danny Ainge made a lot of bad trades, but I think Brad Stevens has been a better trader than Danny was, and every trade Brad has done has made the Celtics better. Maybe not significantly better, but markedly better. I read somewhere yesterday, somebody said Brad Stevens never strikes out, rarely hits a home run, but he'll hit a double every time he comes up to the plate. And that's kind of what it feels like. Brad Stevens hits a lot of singles and doubles. And so Vucevic is, I think, a great player. I've always liked him. I thought he was awesome in Orlando. But he's 35, which is the knock on Nikola Vucevic, which, if you don't know, it's NBA trade deadline this week. So tomorrow at 3 p.m., I think, is the deadline. So there's been a ton of activity, more so than usual, early into the trade deadline. Usually tomorrow was the day that it all goes nuts. But there's already been like 4 big trades this week. So one of those was the Celtics in a 3-team deal, which had us pick up Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls, while we lose Anthony Simons, and we have like a 2nd-round pick swap or something. But Vucevic is 35, which is scary. Anthony Simons is like 26, 27 maybe. And 35 years old is old for an NBA player. I know LeBron's 40, but it's old for an NBA player. And it's especially old for a big. And he's a center. He's a big, tall. I don't know how tall he is. Probably 6'11", 12 feet. 7 feet. What? And he That's scary to get somebody that big, that old. However, he's really never been injured. He's been pretty durable. He plays a lot of minutes, and he's never played in the postseason. He's played for dog shit teams or play-in teams his entire career. So I think in, I don't know, 15 years or so he's been in the league. He's played like 16 playoff games total. So he doesn't have any of those miles on him. So he's probably more like 33, honestly, in terms of mileage. And so you got to trust Brad. And we saved a little bit of money and got under the apron. So that's a big deal. And that's how I feel about the Celtics trade. Briefly, it's 4 feet, 21 inches tall. The oldest guy in sumo right now is 41, and it's crazy. I bet. Geoff, would you say that your capacity to withstand frustration has diminished as you age, or have you grown more patient? Oh, Mark, I'd say both. You know, it really is situationally dependent because my patience for nonsense is at an all-time low, especially out in public. You know. And I find myself being more comfortable being confrontational in public with strangers, which is weird. Not my scene. I think that's just a thing that happens when you get older. But I think my patience for the people that matter, or in most situations of substance, I feel like the older you get, all aging is. It's an accumulation of scars, first of all, and lived experience. And the more lived experience I have, the more it makes me slow down and evaluate things and try not to judge things quickly. So I guess in general, in things of substance, it's made me infinitely more patient than I was when I was younger. But for nonsense, like those idiots I work with, I've never heard the band All Time Low. Or if I have, I didn't like them. I know the name. Thank you for the sub. Hey, it's Plutonium, but I couldn't tell you a song off the top of my head. So I've either never heard them or I didn't like them when I did hear them. Yeah, I'm not very patient with me. I've had to put up with me for far too long. Went to the grocery store yesterday, and the main water in front of it had popped. So even getting in was a headache. And the high school is right next door and let out for the lack of water. So it was full of older folks walking slow and teenagers and people who couldn't drive. What about nonsense in chat? It just depends. I think also as you get older, you're able to evaluate situations a little bit clearer, and so that you, I think, are able to avoid annoyances in ways that you might not have when you were younger. You know, there's a lot of stuff I just don't bother with now because I know it'll be annoying, or I won't enjoy it, or I've learned that, you know, how I'll react in the situation, and so I avoid the situation. Mark's lost his temper way more after turning 9 than he had before, than in my memory. And I don't think that's solely because I'm older. I think it's solely because I'm 29 this year. Because of 29 this year. Do you still speak to Gus since stopping Anma? Yeah, of course. Gus and I have been friends for like 30 years. Yeah. We've run like multiple companies together. Well, I guess just one company together, but yeah. I talked to him. He told me a very funny story 2 days ago. Very funny story. For me, not funny for him. I think you also go through a period, Mark, where you get you as you age, you know, like here, this is you're like a teenager, and then you become an adult and you get a little bit of agency and you start paying taxes and you start dealing with bills and the, you know, and the bullshit at work and stuff. And then your Your frustration rises as you become an adult and you start to see the bull. Hold on, sorry, I gotta get the dog. Solid dog. You know, and you start to, as you become an adult and you start to see the realities of being an adult and you start to pay taxes and you start to have opinions on things and you start to realize politicians are crooks and your frustration goes like this and you get madder and madder as time goes on. And then you hit a point where you've lived through a lot of that and you're on the other side of it and you have that experience. And then, you know, then it starts to go back down. It's like my frustration was a nipple, you know, a nipple on a boob, where I was pretty angry from like 17 to 35. And then you go down the other side of it. Maybe 38. A guy named Rob, thank you for the sub. Did you know technically 9/11 caused 50 Shades of Grey to be written? No, I didn't know that. It was a big nipple for sure. A bell curve? Nah. I don't trade in bells. No. It's the nipple. Bell curves for other stuff. For frustrations are only measured in nipples. It's the official unit of measurement. My main frustration in life, me. Nothing more than that's the easy answer. The old titty curve. Did I ever think Bugs Bunny was attractive when he dressed up as a girl? I did not. I hope not, Mark. I hope that doesn't mean that. Oh, I still get mad at stuff, but I'm not like I was, you know? I also, as you get older, too, you can go from zero to, at least I can go from zero to screaming in like 0.5 seconds, you know? Like the fuse. Yeah, it's hard to light the fuse, but when you do, there's not a lot of fuse. You just have lived through so much shit that it doesn't affect you in the same way, you know? Some stuff affects you more, but most things you just learn to take in stride because you've been around the carousel a few times, you know? Is there anything I've grown more appreciative of the more I've aged? I mean, easy answer is everything. The nature, human interaction, the beauty possible in humanity, music. I think I appreciate being alive. I'm a little jazzed about being alive. I like that. Mobility. I like being able to go anywhere and do anything, you know, physically. I was 30 when I had Millie. Did you ever keep in touch with anyone during your roadie days? Yeah, I keep in touch with Kevin Gunther from Catch 22. still occasionally. We both collect baseball cards, so our friendship has turned over the years into just sharing any cool baseball cards we get from time to time. I talk to him maybe 3 times a year, if that, 2-3 times a year. But I have fallen out of like communication with the rest of the guys or any of the other bands. But if I saw them tomorrow, it would be like yesterday. You know those friends that you just don't ever talk to, but you're still friends. It wouldn't be any different. I have a lot of affection for those kids. Kids that are like in their 40s now. They're late 40s now, but I have a lot of affection for them. See you later, Aguilar. I didn't watch Fall. Was it last night? I didn't watch Fallout last night. If it was last night, I watched the Celtics beat the absolute shit out of. Who did we beat up last night? God, I just watched the game. Oh, Dallas. Yeah, we kicked Dallas's dick in. Man, Cooper Flag is good though, huh? Wow. What is something that young punks could learn from old punks? Better music, probably. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. I also haven't considered myself a punk in a very, very long time. I don't think those people would consider me a punk anymore. I wouldn't. 19-year-old me wouldn't consider me who I am today a punk. Excited for the new Fable very much. Yes, I think it's awesome. Epic Ninja says the movies are better. Second best thing about paternity leave is being home to see these streams. Oh, well, first thing's definitely the baby. Absolutely. Speaking of which, I wish happy Tuesday to my baby. Wednesday. Say Wednesday. I'm getting these fucking Medicare spam calls. I'm getting like 5 in the morning and then 5 or 10 at night. Like I get them at 8 a.m. and then at 5 p.m. every day. I can't get out from under it. I had gotten myself off of all the spam lists, and now I'm just at this specific one. Every day it's like, want to talk, dude, we want to make sure you're getting the most out of Medicare A and B. And I go, I don't have that shit. And they go, I'll take you off the list. And I go, I bet you won't, because you're going to call me back in 15 minutes. I can't be streaming tomorrow. I got to make regulation. If I fucked up and streamed tomorrow, I wouldn't be any good on regulation, and then you would be mad at me because the next episode of regulation would be off. iPhone does filter spam calls, and it does a really good job, except for these calls for some reason. Mine doesn't even show up as spam likely. Usually they filter it away, but these come right through. And it's always a call center, and it's always the same shit, you know. Or also, I've been getting just like nobody on the other end. Just dead lines. I was getting like 20, 25 a day there for a while, but then they all went away, you know. Now they're back. I don't even know what a Michael Jordan Bog Wraith card is. You keep getting calls from some lady with the last name Dragon. I would want to meet that person. Mark's never going to get a haircut again. I'm sad to hear that. Maybe your strength is in your hair, like Samson. Bog Wraith is a Magic the Gathering card. I assume it's where the image of one card is ghosted onto the other from being at the same printer. Never heard of that happening before in sports cards. If my barber retires, I'm in trouble because I'm married to her. Go Red Wings. Sorry, I'm just being a dad. Okay. My barber was 70 when I was a kid, so I don't know how much longer you would have. You could do like Andrew did, Mark. I don't know if you've heard those episodes of Fuckface, but Andrew's barber retired and moved into an old folks home, and Andrew would visit him at the old folks home to get his haircut there. You could just follow him until he dies, like Andrew. I guess we should get into to playing a video game or something, or should we just chat? Thoughts on Harden? Man. I mean, one's initial reaction. There's another fucking spam call. I don't know anyone in Leander. The initial reaction is like, here we go again. You know, what is this? The fifth team James Harden has been on in the last 6 or 7 years, right? Houston, Brooklyn. Where am I drawing a blank now? The Clippers, Cavs, 76ers. Yeah. So this is like the fifth team he's been on in, I think, 6 years. And I don't know why someone would want to pay that kind of money for him, given his track record with how he leaves teams. But then I've also read everything that I've read seems like it wasn't contentious at all, and it was very respectful, and the Clippers weren't going to give him an extension, and he was like, if you're not going to give me an extension, I'd like to win now, and so I'd like to be traded. And the Clippers, I think, are making a good trade because Darius Garland's 26 years old, I think. And yeah, he's had toe problems all year, and he's injury prone, but he's also young enough that I think maybe he can rebound from that. And he's a tremendous player when he plays. And so doing essentially a direct swap, you know, the Clippers are trading a 36-year-old aging star who's been awesome this year. I'm not a James Harden fan at all, but he has been awesome this year. I got to give him his props for that. He's playing really well. But trading him for a 10-year younger version of him, different player, but same position, who's already an all-star caliber player, if he can get healthy again, I think is an easy win for the Clippers. And then I guess it makes sense for the Cavs in as much as Garland isn't going to contribute this year. And the Cavs continue to underperform in the playoffs. That playoff exit last year rocked that organization. And the team is no different than they were this time last year. They feel like they have to do something, especially considering, you know, Detroit's emergence and Boston being way better than anyone thought they would, and then the Knicks being exactly good as people thought they would, but the Bucks being shittier and a couple other teams like Orlando being shittier, it puts Cleveland in a better position to compete, and then they probably figure, how are we going to compete without Darius Garland, our second best player? Who do you think is the second best player in Cleveland? Evan Mobley or Darius Garland, probably. So our second or third best player, who we know isn't going to be healthy enough to really contribute for the rest of the year. If we could trade him for James Harden, who's having a great year, then maybe that gets us over the hump this year. This is absolutely a win now, deal with it next year kind of move. I wouldn't do it because James Harden has never delivered in the playoffs. His career is a career of underperforming to an embarrassing degree when it matters in the playoffs. And I don't know why I would hang my playoff hopes after an early exit from the playoffs last year on a guy who's never been able to get it done. Counter argument to that is James Harden's running out of time, and I assume he's got enough money and he wants to win a fucking championship at this point, and he's not going to have that many more chances. So maybe he'll be different this postseason, but I wouldn't have done it. I also think that, like, the other interesting thing about it is what was good about there were a lot of concerns about the fit between Mitchell and Garland, and they had to figure that out. But they did, and I think that's because Garland doesn't have to have the ball as much. Like, Mitchell's a ball-dominant dude. He's got to have the ball to perform. And Garland took a backseat to that a little bit and was able to do that. James Harden is a ball-dominant guard. He has to have the ball to perform. I don't know how Harden and Spider are going to share the ball on the court. We'll see. How's Andrew's keyboard learning journey going? I haven't asked him. What's the average career lifespan of a professional basketball player in the NBA? Average, dude, I don't know. Average, probably like 3 or 4 years. Like, a player of substance will play for 10 to 15, You just figure you hit the NBA, figure you're a first-round draft pick who works out. You hit the NBA at 19. You probably, if you are able to maintain your body and stay healthy and motivated, you should be able to play to 36, 37 probably. Who's the Dennis Rodman of today's NBA? Dylan Brooks, probably. A guy nobody likes. Maybe Draymond Green. Probably not. I don't know. That's a decent comp. There really isn't one, but probably those two dudes. Kobe retired at 37, but Kobe's body fell apart in the last year and a half. It really depends on the player too. Like somebody whose game is predicated on their unique physical abilities and extreme athleticism is going to break down faster. Like a Ja Morant is not going to have a long career in the NBA playing like he plays, although he hasn't been played like that in 2 years anyway. But whereas a Con Knipple could probably play forever, Dylan Brooks is one of those players you hate till he's on your team. I would fucking hate him on my team. I feel confident about that, but I know what you mean. The guy who does a lot of rebounds. There's a lot of those. The rebounds aren't hard to get, or rather, they're not prized in the same way they were in Rodman's day. There's a lot of people. Valanciunas averages 10 rebounds a game for his whole career. He'll pull down 20 rebounds for us at some point in a game, now that we have him. Duran on the Pistons. Isaiah Hartenstein's when he plays. I don't know. Anybody? I don't know. Is Vucevic Porzingis light? I think they're very different players. He's a defensive liability, unfortunately, but the floor spacing is going to be great for us, and he can pop threes. He's going to fit in very well with us, and he's going to provide us, most importantly, he's just going to provide depth at the position, which we really need. I'm very happy with Neemias Queta and Luka Garza's play this year, but if one of those guys gets hurt, we're in a lot of trouble. So, all right, let's play a video game. This is too much talking. Oops. Vucevic reminds you, Horford, physically they're similar body style, but Horford was a defensive specialist, and Vucevic is not. He's probably a better offensive player than Horford. Right, what are we doing? You got new mail, customer at car wash. We're trying to, I don't know. Okay, let's see what this is all about. They want that. Aunt Betty's top, and then cookies and Dr. Pepper. I need to prepare white soda cookie, Dr. Pepper. White soda cookie, Dr. Pepper. White soda cookie, Dr. Pepper. White soda cookie. We should probably do 10, huh? White soda cookie. I have no idea the amounts. And then Dr. Pepper. And then I know we're going to need some of this stuff. And then I know we're going to need a couple of these. Probably need some glasses at this point. Definitely going to need some toys. Going to need some of you. Probably need snacks. Okay. Let's just do a big-ass order. Woo! Insufficient warehouse capacity for all that. Okay. Let's get rid of the hats, because we probably have more hats. And the zebra toy. Oh, come on. Insufficient warehouse capacity. How? Bullshit. Probably need to order ice cream too, huh? All right, let's go look at the car parts. We're just doing a big order. Just doing purchase orders. Been wearing a Penn State sweater for the last 2 weeks. Very much. One guy came up to me and started talking to me about sports ball, and I just gave him a lot of, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. And he was shocked. He's trying to connect with you. He's trying to make a friend. You rebuffed his efforts. All right, we need tires. We need batteries. I think I need to maintain stock on both sides. So we need... Ow, Jesus Christ, lady. We need batteries. We need tires. Good. Need those. Oh, we need those. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Good here. Okay. And spending money. That's all we do. Man, you cannot keep enough tires in this fucking game. I don't know about that. We're good there. We definitely need a lot of these. Need a lot of these bad boys. Need these bad boys. Need some of this. Might as well pick up a couple of these. A couple of these just for shits and giggles. And let me go. All right. Let's go park and wait for deliveries. I wish you could slide in this like Dolphin Dive. Call of Duty. Having a great day. Looking more gorgeous than normal. I'm going to tell my wife you said that. Thank you. Buying boxes, loading boxes, unloading boxes, unpacking boxes, stocking shelves, buying more boxes, unloading more boxes. It's a never-ending cycle. It's the plight of the business owner. All right, you're good. Take off. Have a good day. We'll see you later. Old Supply 66. Your turn. All right, let's bring it on straight. Turn left. All right, come on in. There you go. Oh, it's our ice cream delivery. All right. See you later. You have a good one. God damn. Never ends. Pop culture and sports. Sports? I was reading Void when I said sports. Pop culture and sports are two massive voids of information in Mark's mental database. I would say pop culture and sports make up 90% of my mental database, probably. Funny how that works. All right, let's stock the shelves. Nope, good there. Okay. Good there. Definitely good on snacks for now. Throw those bad boys in. Get a little refresh. We had to lose the sodas or the stuffies. That's okay, though. Okay, we're good there. No cookies. Whoa, we have a lot of cookies. We have 300 cookies. Jesus Christ. How do I get it in airport storage? Oh, boy. Well, that's going to be a thing, isn't it? Good there. Yeah, that's fine. I think you want to keep both sides stocked. These guys don't seem to want to walk over to the other side to get what they need, so... Okay. Now, what is the deal with this low water pressure? All right, hold on. Go hit the button. Deal with Gustav. Please just let me go down. There you go. So janky. Okay. Now this fucking mini game trying to go up this ladder. All right. Let's make our way back over. This little shit. Do this real fast. Make our way back over. These fucking flying dicks. Dennis. Okay. See you later, Leo Panda. I gotta do the duck hole patching, huh? Duck hole patching? Duct tape patching. What is going on with this tape? It's actually harder to use video game tape than real life tape. Turns out. You can really kind of half-ass some of these holes, huh? Appreciate that about the game. And they're like, it's mostly taped. I'm gonna run out of fucking tape.
Oh, I see you're prepared this time. That's pretty damn impressive. Since you already
Whatever.
have a dispenser,
Okay, what's next? Like, they don't... Or the... I hope the deliveries aren't different, you know? I hope the deliveries aren't different. I bet they are. Let me fill this bad boy up.
well done. I don't regret working with you for one bit.
Okay, there you go.
Now, throw my order in the trunk of my plane and you'll get something special.
Let me know when you're
That's not what I asked for.
ready to take off, huh? Interact with... Okay.
The thing
Oh,
is,
sweet.
it can be used to upgrade your barn or buy special landmarks.
Oh, great.
I'm always willing
That's
to
cool.
provide it, but as I said, you must give me something in return. Gotta go.
Not ready to take off. Wait for another order from Joe. Task completed. Let's try normal.
Left. Turning left.
Let's see if we can do this. Play into building speed.
Should I go left or go?
Come on, buddy. Lift off. Did he lift off? I can't tell. I don't understand. How do I make him lift off? How do you make them lift off? There's a button to make it lift off. Okay. I assume it's A, maybe? We'll see. I only did this once yesterday. Oh, no. There you go. I just have to hit A. Not a problem.
Fly, you fool.
Yeah, 3% for that. Okay. So now we have to deal with... I wonder... What is this doing? More decorations. This is just... Okay. Oh, it wants more of this nonsense. Yeah, but we can't afford that right now. All right, but we do we... Why are you telling me I can't do anything about it? How much is it? Not enough blueprints to pay for the upgrade. I still need another upgrade. Another blueprint. Okay. Let's see. Is there a way to... Like, let's keep some Mr. Burtons here, right? Now, is there a way to... How do you... Hold on. Do I still keep in touch with the old AH guys who aren't a part of regulation? Of course. Every time Geoff gets mad at a minigame not working, you know he's doing it wrong. 100%. 100%. I'm not mad at the game. I'm mad at myself. Thank you for the sub. Skinsuit Steven. It's a hell of a name. Hell of a name. I feel like I should be storing boxes here. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on over here. Press Y to interact. I'd like to. Okay. Can't interact with you, buddy. Game won't let me. Game really wants me to upgrade. I don't have the blueprint to do it. Gather enough money and blueprints to buy storage level 1. Okay. So is this guy going to go... He's still going to go over there. Watch out, buddy. Morning. Congrats on entering the Zimmer Zone the other day. Thank you so much. That was exciting. Took a long time to get there. Morning's great. How about you? I wonder what happens, right? This is not how you're supposed to do it, but I wonder what happens. Spider webs. No? Okay. Well, let's go back. Congratulations, Caesar. That's got to be the best feeling in the world. 2 weeks of bullshit left, and then you're done. All right. Well, I'm sure there's something to do there that I'm doing wrong. Guess I go look at the mail. All right, he wants... Huh. We'll have to figure out this whole trade mechanic. I also think we have an invisible guy here who's not really here. That's okay. Let's see what we've got going on. We'll figure this out. I'm not stupid. Not like everybody says. Potato chips for apple chips in 3 minutes. Potato chips for apple chips. Oh, we have that. We'll see what happens. We'll just hang out here. All my employees are working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. Everybody seems happy. Perfect. Do I have anything? Yeah, what do you have lined up, Caesar? What's next for you? Can you paint the hangar? That's a good question. No. What is it doing? Yeah, something weird going on there. Oh, we should go refill the ice cream. Make sure that's doing well. I can't use it right now. What if I just wanted to refill it? Okay, well, never mind. How's the board looking? 16 seconds. We're going to have somebody coming in wanting popcorn. Let's see what happens. I hate to say it, but I'm glad to see that person go since I couldn't interact with them in any way whatsoever. That was weird. All right. I don't even sell cigarettes, so that's not going to work. So let's see. Items of players, spade cigarettes. Okay. So let's see if we can buy spade cigarettes. Never bought cigarettes before. Probably 10, right? And there's no way to order it like... Cool. Well, let's go restock some shelves. These new additions are making for some frustrating gameplay. Shit, I hate to do that. You hate to do that. Ah, fuck. All right, spin it back around. Lock it in. Okay. Why does it want to go there now? Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. We cannot be that low. See, here's the thing that worries me. Why can I select the airport shelving there? But when I buy stuff, I don't seem to be able to. Hey, what's up, Valiant Vanner? Something I can really do here. Man, these things are fucking packed to the gills, too. And it's all with soda I don't need because I thought I was buying it for the other place. We're fucked. Customer ice cream. Okay. I can't do it. Okay, you guys got it. streams are chill. Man, I don't feel chill right now. I feel stressed out about this fucking airport shit. But I'm I'm glad you guys. It's relaxing for you. It's meant to be for you guys. Oh, this guy wants a lot of different stuff. I got cookies. I can trade cookies for nachos, muchachos. All right. Let's see if that works. Let's see what we got going on. Hello. What can I do for you? You want some glasses? I'll give you 10 glasses for, I don't want any of your booze, for a building blueprint. No. Okay. What if I add in 20 cookies? Perfect. All right, you take care. Mm-hmm. And just like that, and Carrie Bradshaw, we've got more shelving. Oh, this Dutch angle of the lens. What's going on there? We're upgrading. It's all upgrades. It's all blueprints for this shit. Okay. Well, party time spot. Party time vending machine. Or we could do... I don't know if I want to add into the ice cream right now. More decorations. More capacity. I like the sound of that. Oh, Mark said... Hey, Geoff, in regards to the post y'all made on social media about Monday's break show being postponed, could you alleviate some of the concerns of the community for an explanation as to why? I believe you mentioned in a previous stream that it was due to travel. Well, yeah, there's no doom and gloom about it. I'm just out of town. Just not around to do it. Next Monday, there will be no break show because I won't be here to do it. That's all. It'll return the following week. I think it's because they used the word canceled in the social media post, which I should have caught and flagged, but I was in the middle of some other stuff, and so I just missed it when I was looking. But yeah, there's no doom and gloom there. Hard. All right. Is this going to be one thing where I can't interact? There we go. I got nothing you want. Let's say deny plane. Life goes on. See you. Let's go check out our gas levels. How are we doing on gas? Am I ordering this or not? I can't tell. Okay. I think I did, yeah. Deal with the gas man. I don't know if I ordered gas to here, but I think we're okay at the airport still. Oh my God, we're not. We're not. We're just taking the week off. Just found a full soda. I forgot about my car. Hell yeah. A little gift for yourself. Oh, I did. Perfect. Oh, that guy comes way faster than the other one. I love that I can essentially ignore the gas station other than ordering and let the employees take care of most of it while I try to figure out this stupid airplane stuff. You little shit, Dennis. I wish I could hire a hitman. A dentist hitman, you know? Time to a solid Warhammer reference is an hour and 5 minutes. You are slipping. What's going on, Mark? I found a taco in my closet that had been there for a year and a half. Talked about that on the podcast, though. Just want to get you out of the way. Why the fuck is it rolling back? Don't roll back. Okay. Go. D. Dennis. I just painted this one, Dennis. It's just gross back here, huh? You have to paint this building a lot. I guess it's just like a harsh desert climate. Man. I should hire somebody to do it, but it's like $500. It's a lot of money for a independent gas station owner in the desert, you know? I'll just do it myself. I'll do it myself, as they say. Think I'm going to pay some other asshole? I got 2 arms. Ooh. You know, I've still never known what the impact drill is for. I can't use it while the station is open. But what is this? What would I hammer? Has anybody played this game? Do you know what this is for? I've had it the entire game, and I've never been prompted to use it, let alone use it. And no fucking clue. Can I switch out the fucking ice cream now? Nope. Ah. Can I go up here? Cool. Cannot. Oh, cool. Even better. Now I'm stuck. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. Brush myself away. Brush myself out of this situation. Push off the building. And back to main menu. You know what I mean. Hammer drill. Look. Hammer drill. Impact drill. Whatever. Let's not be pedantic. Just tell me how to use it. Nah, I don't feel like a gas mogul. I just got stuck on the side of a ladder. I feel like an idiot. I don't know if I have any of that shit. We'll see. I definitely am glad that I don't feel like I have to trade with these people. It just seems to be like a if you want to, you know? Aztec symbol. All right, well, fuck off. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Just see ya. Good on gas. Just gonna restock the shelves, I guess. One of these days, I'm gonna eat something that has been sitting for far too long, and it's gonna get me. Comes for all of us at some point. I've had food poisoning just enough in my life to be constantly in fear of it, so I tend to avoid even the possibility of food being bad. I live in fear. I have so many of those fucking sodas I thought I needed. Hey, what's up, C-Rob? Thanks for the sub. First time chat. Blue Sour Patch. The sourness will wake you up. I've only had food poisoning one time, so my fear is pretty low. Oof. Wish I could say that. What's the background game, Marnette? It might be something I've tried before. Food poisoning is particularly gruesome. Not really. I just don't want it, you know? I definitely don't like to agitate my diverticulitis, but I wish I could move this trash can. Like, I don't know why it has to be in the middle of the floor. The game's like, fuck you, man. I don't know what any of this does. I'm pretty good at managing the diverticulitis, but it's, you know, it's definitely aggravated by I'm trying to figure out how to word that. You know, I'm not trying to be gross. Bring it on back. Worst food poisoning I've experienced? I don't know. What was the worst food poisoning I've experienced? Can I just fucking interact with you? You know, anything I have. Whatever. I don't. Move random object to the new airport storage. Hint, hold left bumper and select the backpack icon to open the inventory. Then more option. Okay. I wish it wouldn't do that. All right. Let me get to the product. All right, now more. And then I can move this over to airport storage. Perfect. Perfect. We are just going to try to move cookies and sodas to these people. Well, isn't it? I want to see it. The boxes in the storage. Where are they? Do I not physically get to see the boxes? Weird. Oh. Now what? Obtain one of the premium soft drinks from the pilot's cargo. Search for Brazilian or Colombian coffee, yerba mate, or cocoa. Okay. All right, well, we'll see you. Low water pressure. We'll go take care of that. We got the handle. We got a handle on this. We're getting this. We're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you. It's a blue husky. See you, Gustav. We are at 50% to 8, though, which is nice. All right, how's it going in here, everybody? You guys doing well? Yeah. So what do we got going on? Hats. Oh, we should... Let's find a place to put this. Yeah, right there. God damn it. Okay. We just need to get premium drinks now. Okay. Booyah. Sweet. Car wash is going well. Everything's going well for the most part. You guys talking Elite controllers? I don't even use one anymore. I've burned through so many of them. I think I've gone through 3. 4. 2 of the first one and 2 of the second one. And I just I love them. They're great. I love the weight of them, but they always end up with drift or something weird. And I just use one of these fucking plain ones now, and it's fine. I quit spending money on them. I'd ask Geoff to add it so the chat could do commands for links and shit. If I knew how to program Nightbot, well, if I knew that you knew how to program Nightbot, I would add it. I think that's probably something I could handle, figuring out how to add. Wongus Bill knows. Yeah, I've done that before. I just have had to like my controllers have been physically damaged from use, but I still think the Pro controller is the best feeling controller in a hand that I've ever touched. I just I quit gaming there for a couple of years, so I decided I didn't need them anymore. And then, can I just help you? I would love Will. Oh, now we go. Come back. I'm trying to. But, dick. God damn it. All right, well, we'll with the lottery machine. Let's go take care of that. That's a big lottery. That's a $10,000 lottery right there, I believe. Wow. I lost. Let's go back down to earth for a bit. Okay. A lot of money to be thrown around. GameStop has a promotion where you can return controllers with stick drift. Oh, that's cool. Nice of them to do that. 67% on 8. I like the sound of that. I like this is none of this is trash. You just got to live with it. Immovable. I'm also confused by why I don't see any of the supplies on the shelves here. Well, we're just gonna wait for another plane to come in. Well, might as well go see what the schedule's looking like. We got somebody coming in 30 seconds, and they're gonna want they're gonna want a hat. Did I not? No, I did. I brought that stuff in. Did I put it on? I didn't put it on the shelves though. Somehow missed this fucking spot of wall, I guess. All right. Looks like everybody's got things going under control over here. So I'm going to... You know what? Can I look at refilling the ice cream yet? God damn. I cannot. Hey, what's up? What we got going on here? Want to do some trading? Want to trade some baseball cards? I could trade you a hat for... Oh, I don't know. I'm supposed to be getting some... Maybe a blueprint? What do you say? Okay. What if I added in 5... Okay, we'll see you later. Maybe next time. Damn it. When's the next guy? God damn it. When's the next plane coming in? I gotta get better at this, huh? 4 minutes? He's gonna want orange soda, though. Do I have any of that? I don't think I do. He's gonna want orange soda. He's gonna want a hard hat and Chunkios. Let's order orange soda and Chunkios. Or let's see if I already have them. I have them. Orange soda. I don't have Chunkios. I probably should have bought more than just that, but whatever. Let's do the teleport, eh? Walk around on our feet like suckers. Thank you for the sub, the Black Savior. Appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who subbed today. If I missed your subs, I apologize. I've just had my head up my ass in airplane world, so apologies if I didn't catch it. What's the highlight? Man, I went for after I streamed yesterday, I went for a 25-mile bike ride, which I haven't done in quite some time. The bike ride I do now is about 11 miles, so it was more than twice what I normally do, but I just felt the need to do it, and I'm fucking feeling it today a little bit. It's annoying because I used to do 24 miles every day back when I lived on the other side of town, and I guess my stamina has dipped, only doing half that anymore. I was looking for ghosts and I didn't find any. It's funny you ask. So now I should be able to go like... Okay. Maybe this is my cookies. That's coming in a minute, and he's going to want orange soda, and he's going to want to trade beer for it. That's fine. I'll probably skip it. Unless the game makes me do beer, I probably won't. Liquor, I probably won't do it. Made it this far without selling alcohol. Geoff, I've been listening back to old Fuckface, and you mentioned Prop F, if you don't remember. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Prop F, that's an old one. I'll throw that in the bit barrel, maybe. What's up, Zombie Jesus? Windy day. Means I'm going to have to go fucking move around piles of dirt. Whoa, he just came out of nowhere. That was cool. We'll ride him in. Yeah, just take us back. That's good. All right. Hop on up. Let's do some business. What do you say? I'd like to trade with you. I can give you many, many sodas for a blueprint. What do you say? Oh, I would have done... Okay. All right. Well, okay. I would have done more. Okay. What kind of upgrades are we looking at now? Not enough blueprints. Well, I got one. Everything is blueprints. Everything on the side's blueprints. That's only Meredith marks. Party spot. Let's do that. Why is there a countdown? Is that the fireworks? Are we going to have fireworks now? Oh, that'll be cool. I don't think they'd... I don't think that they would... I don't know that watching them play Steel Battalion... I watched Gus play it a bunch back in the day when we were just hanging out. I don't know that they have the patience to do that, to stick with it long enough to make it funny. Dang. We are going to have a fucking party over here. What do we got? I don't know what this is. All right, well, enjoy the free potato chips, like, or cookies, I guess. Do I need to move these? I probably do, right? Yeah, definitely got to move that. That sucks. Okay. Well, might as well fill this bad boy up because we'll be needing it. Sandstorms are a menace. Look at all that dust. Oh, my God. Dust. All that dirt. Goodness. All right, here we go. This is going to be all we do for a while. We got two more over there. 1, 2. Those are bad piles. Those are in the way. We got a third one over here. So we got 3 piles, and then there was a 4th one back there in the parking lot. So we got at least 4 piles to clean up. We're going to be busy. Okay. Not so bad. Man, Olympics starts in 2 days, huh? How exciting is that? I can't wait. I love an Olympics. I'm a sucker for an Olympics. So stoked for Olympic hockey. I completely agree with you. Burn Dog and I are going to watch a lot of Olympic hockey together. Bummed that I won't have any Red Wings for, what, a month, right? Like, hockey's off for, I think, a month for the Olympics. It's crazy. but I'll get it, you know, get Olympic hockey. Okay. First year, my kid is really old enough to watch. Oh, hell yeah. That's great. That's a fun experience to have. One of my very first memories of entertainment in that way, you know? I have memories of, like, shitting my pants in the front yard. I have memories of playing with, like, a metal truck when I was, like, 2 or 3. But one of my first, like, memories of, like, experiencing a thing in that way is watching the 1980 World Series and just thinking it was really cool and how I thought the uniforms were really pretty. I remember that, and I just remember the whole thing felt exciting and big, and I must have been 5, and that memory has stuck with me my entire life. So you could be making memories like that with your kid, which is pretty cool.
That's awful.
You can never tell when I miss something in chat or just ignore it. What did I miss? I probably missed something. What did I miss? Winner at lottery machine already? God damn. Fuck it. Let's do it. Mark volunteers Wungus Bill to be the next moderator. It has been done. Developing a whole mod army. We got Drew to stay. We got Mark. We got Wungus Bill, and we got Braxer Man. It's like a fucking team. It's like a dream team. It's like an NBA. It's like an NBA Olympic dream team. It's the year of Wung. Oh, got a plane. Let's see what we got. Let's do some business. What can I do you for? I'll trade you 10 cookies for that. And I'm supposed to be getting some kind of fancy fucking... I don't really want any of this shit. Let me get this, and I'll give you all my dumb cigarettes that I don't want. What do you say? Perfect. So I got a blueprint. How do we already have a winner at the lottery machine? That's impossible. Dude, we're getting taken advantage of at the lottery machine. We have got to stop giving away so much money. We are losing our ass. We just lost probably, God knows how much money we lost on this. This guy won immediately. We won like 47. We lost like $4,700. Okay, we're going back to $1,000 lotteries. I can't be bleeding money like that. Although congratulations to him. He did raise. They did get us close to 9, which is cool. Oh, you know what? I was going to go put the new decoration in. That'll be exciting. That's exciting. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Where can we put this? We got brand new decoration. Don't we? Can I not? I thought it would. It was like. I thought it was something that I could. Huh. I thought it was a decoration, but I guess it's not. Just a thing to trade, maybe? What's up, Obi-Wan? How you doing? Let's see what we got going on up here. We got Plane coming in with... Oh, he wants a Viking helmet. I don't want your soda. What else we got? I do have Aztec symbols, I think. Yeah, let's see. Still figuring this whole thing out. Probably should buy some newspapers and some of that. Yeah. Let's go look and see how things are going at the mechanic shop. Tire problems. Jesus, we are out of tires. Okay, we are out of... coolant. Tires. Coolant tires. $70 tires. Some scratch. $40 of these. Let's do 30 because we probably can't afford it. And then coolant. All right, we were able to make it. All right. All right, okay. Ooh, thank you for the sub. Tempest Chaser. Hey, I hope you find that Tempest. Geoff is a partner now. We got to get semi-serious. Yeah, I guess I'm a partner now. That's crazy. The guy even came by yesterday to say congratulations, which was really nice. Stopped in the chat and said, congratulated us on it. That's I count this as a win for all of us, I think. I'll also be honest with you, I don't really know what being a partner gets me, but it sounds official and like an improvement, so. What time is it? 9:45. After this, I got to edit So All Right and then go for a bike ride, and I got to do a lot of laundry today. And I have to... Emily's birthday's next week, and I need to wrap all of her presents today, I think. So probably deal with that. Don't forget to send So All Right to Nick. I definitely will not forget to send it to him. Never done that before. Oh, happy birthday, Obi-Wan. Emily's birthday's on... Is Tuesday? Tuesday. Her birthday's on the 10th. I think that's Tuesday. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Oh. I didn't... Yeah, whatever. It lives there. I didn't know that was a... No, it's back. Surely it's gone now. Can I get all the way up here? Oh, I can. What's up? I wonder if I can get all the way up there and then jump. There's an achievement for getting really high in the game. I don't think that did it. Okay. Did not. That's okay. I think you can get like a carousel or something to do that. I saw in BD. Good, good, good. Oh, he's tons over there, so let's go ahead and fill you up. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's go back and... Winner at the lottery machine. Are we fucking... Did I make money at least? I did not. Okay. Well, we hit level 9 at least. That's nice. But we are... That's an achievement. Reach popularity level 9. All it did was cost us a lot of lottery money. Hearing this is an all-time regulation episode. I don't know. Mark wasn't crazy about it, so... Opinions, there's a division in the opinions. I'm probably doing okay on... I know I'm doing okay on fuel here because that guy barely ever shows up. What are we doing on gas? Really well. Really well. Guys, we're doing really well right now. I think maybe we just... Maybe look at... Nah, we don't have the kind of money to do upgrades. We need to refill our coffers. We've blown through... We got taken for a fucking ride on the lottery today. Jesus Christ. We probably lost 12, 13 grand on the lottery. You love the fishing jamboree? Thank you so much. We had a lot of fun making it. It didn't work at all like we wanted it to, which is always makes for the best videos. Keep forgetting to listen to the podcast because you're too invested in streams. Yeah. I think I'll be streaming more too. I think I'm going to up my streaming. Maybe not more days of the week, but I probably will extend the length of the streams. Start streaming a little bit longer every day. Please just let me go down. This is the worst part of the game, trying to go down these stairs. Can I just... Thank you. I guess we could go the other way, right? Which is... Up that way. What's up, Gustav? Is that not the way? Isn't there... I got here. This is the shortcut. Is there no long cut anymore? Can I no longer go the long way out? Oh, yeah, here we go. No, I guess I can't. I guess they locked it off. That's cool. I guess. Looking forward to baseball season. Pitchers and catchers report in a couple days. I think February 20th, right? Crazy. Now, the next Gerpler has already been ordered. It is the green and purple Gerpel, ombre Gerpler that we had intended, or not ombre, I'm sorry, color changing Gerpler that we had intended, you know, so long ago. Oh, I was supposed to get coffee too. Damn it. I keep getting sidetracked by these blueprints. I can make bigger trades. I don't just have to do one for one. I can make multiple items in these fucking trades. I need to get better about that. Let's at least see what upgrades we have. Now we're not going to do them, but I don't really care about that. I'm not going to pay $3,500 for that right now. This is cheap. Let's do this. What does my wife want? Okay. Oh, let's see. Ow. Well, that's my fault. I just ran in front of a fucking moving car. That's not on them. All right. Two minutes. We'll make some shit happen. I'm going to do some trades tonight. I'm feeling tradey. I'm feeling real tradey. Maybe check your email in case the package got stopped at the border. Grink. See you later. Don't make me go to work. Sounds like you got to go to work. Hey, Siri, what's the weather today? It's going to be 63 and sunny today. Sounds like Jeff's going for a bike ride. See you later. He'll let threats out. They're dropping like flies. Perfect bike weather it is. It's also perfect edit so all right weather, unfortunately, which is what I'll be doing. It's worse than before. The fuck is that? I've never seen somebody say something before. What the fuck is that? Who's saying shit?
You're kidding.
He's upset. All right. I need her to leave. I don't want to make her leave. I just want her to leave on her own. All right. Nina. Okay. How do I refill the fucking ice cream? Does it just go in as soon as I buy it? And maybe I don't. That's probably what happens. Okay, Nina. I don't want to deliver ice cream. Sylvia. Hey, what's up? Let's talk about making ice cream. All right, there you go. So it sounds like I just need to buy ice cream. I can do that. Well, how are we doing on supplies? We should buy supplies. Okay. Got lots of sodas to trade. We got to put these on the shelves. I forgot we have these bad boys. Okay. The shelves are full. Okay. Okay. Let's buy some ice cream. Oh shit, you have another meeting? That's the worst. I've never seen somebody say something before. A quote by Geoff Ramsey. So if I were to install or set up Nightbot, what functionality does that get you, Mark, that you guys wanted? They're talking again. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess maybe you don't refill the ice cream. It just does itself. I don't know. It's the only thing that you don't manually. So I'd like. That's pretty cool. I'd like to do the Ferris wheel if I can find it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, guys, we've got so much stuff to buy. Dino Ranch. We've got so much stuff to buy. Can I get a beast skeleton or cookies? That's cool. Viking shield. They're expensive. Antique cash register. That's cute. All right, well, we can do some. Were you here the whole time? All right. I had a 3-person party. Okay. I don't know if I know what that was, but one time I got 0. I apparently had. Okay. Got another party coming. We need to get Chunky O's and all right, 8 bow hats and 8 Chunky O's. 8 bow hats, 8 Chunky O's. 8 bow hats, 8 Chunky O's. I wonder if that was 8 of the. Yeah, I wonder if I just bought way too many Chunkios, but we'll find out. All right, we're talking Nightbot. Let's see. Time Traveler, thank you so much for the sub. Nightbot is used in every stream I've seen. Not this one. We can take some time and figure out what we want to set up. It's fairly straightforward. All right, I'll enable Nightbot as soon as I'm done with the stream. I'm sure I can figure it out. It's a voice I haven't heard in years. I wish I could say the same. I hear it every day. I'm doing great, Tank. I hope you're doing well. Hope you'll make yourself welcome. Stick around. Hang out with us. If you haven't heard my voice in years, that means you've never heard the Regulation Podcast, which is what Gavin and I do for a living. It's the company we started after Rooster Teeth shit the bed. So I'd love it if you check that out more than anything. Episode 91 came out today. Is that right? 91? Shit the bed lasted over 20 years. Yeah, but eventually it shit the bed. I'm going to last probably 100 years, but then I'm going to shit the bed at some point. It'll be a hospice bed, and it'll be one of the last things I do, and then I'll die. Also, this is Wednesday. This is the last stream I'll be doing until, this is the last stream I'll be on until next Friday's regulation stream. So just so that everybody's aware, I won't be here Monday. I won't be here Tuesday. I won't be here Wednesday of next week. I'll be elsewhere. So I won't be able to stream those 3 days. I apologize. I will miss you all terribly. I am bummed about it, but I will be back for the regulation stream next Friday. Friday the 13th. Yeah. Okay. We seem to have done something there. Did I leave that open? Still never got that Brazilian coffee. Let's see. I can offer you a lot of cookies. I'd really like, that's non-tradable. Why does it say non-tradable? Oh, you only get 2 shots and they go. Okay, well, whatever. Have a good one. I don't want your shit anyway. How's their winner at the lottery? This lottery didn't hit for like a month, and now it's hit 4 times today. Somebody has figured out how to game the system here. I have a feeling we're being ripped off. Please win this time. Me, not you. Nachos. Wait, nachos. I'll still be around, Caesar. I'll have So All Right on Tuesday, and we'll have regulation on Wednesday. It'll just be Monday that I'm not represented in content. But then, no, we don't put out any content on Monday, do we? Do we put up a video on Monday? Is there a Monday video? I don't even know. I don't want that guy to come back so I can play the airport minigame again. Monday's the break show. That's what it is. Yeah, thank you. That's right. Yeah, no break show Monday. I apologize. But there will still be a All Right Tuesday and Regulation Wednesday. And, of course, on Tuesday will be the VOD from this Friday. Whatever that is. I don't know what they're playing. And then, yeah. Yeah, we put the Falcon event. I had a lot of fun at that Falcon event. Five. You guys. My 3, 2, 1, 5 countdown was a joke for me and me only, but man, I tickled myself with that one. I must admit, I laughed very hard at that dumb joke. You know what we should do? We got a little bit of money. Let's hire somebody to paint the walls. What do you say? Somebody else will have to get it. That's a unique way to drive. I'm going to follow you out like that. I hope you don't mind. Just want to be able to tell my friends that I saw that. All right, take care. Yeah, I could walk all the way over here. What's the end of the world? Oh, there it is. You guys riding dirty. The painter's Dennis's dad. Oh, don't say it. That'd be heartbreaking. I have a delivery coming in. Yep.
How much do I owe?
So I didn't do anything with this dude, or does he just... This has created some kind of fucking... Oh. No? Well, we might as well just see what happens with this. I assume we'll just get teleported back to the store, but... I've been abducted. Mm-hmm. I'm not going back. You can't make me. Touche. A gun I can't use. Gas station's this way. So did they paint the outside? It looks like they did. Yeah, it looks like they did. It looks good. Okay. Yeah. Might as well go hang out at the airport. Oop. What you got? What you got? What you got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's make a deal.
I
Let's do some business. I'll give you 10 of these sodas. All I ask in return is a blueprint and some... I'm going to give you 30 sodas. What do you say? Sweet. So now can I go put those potato chips in the store and have different potato chips? Hiroki, look over there. You see what I did? See what I did for our customers? See what I did for us? I got us nachos. I worked out a deal. Now we have nachos to sell. We don't have a lot. We only got 10 bags, but let the customers know. Andrew, you're not going to believe what I got today. Yeah, flew them in specifically for our customers. Nacho chips. I know. Previously unavailable. What a world.
Oh, man.
All right, we got about a minute coming in. Order from Canada. Oh, and then an order from Argentina. And what is Argentina interested in? They're interested in rancher hats and Van Pigs. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy some rancher hats and Van Pigs. Try to get ahead of this. Because we do want to deal with Argentina. What was the hat again? Shit, I wasn't even paying attention. Was it the Viking hat? What hat was it? Fuck, I'll go look. It was rancher hat, not Viking hat. Okay, rancher hat. Losing my mind. All right, rancher hat. Let's grab 5 of those. And then a Van Pig. 5 of those. Just to have them. There we go. Go ahead and get ready for this. Very excited. Hello, enjoy the car wash. I used to do it by hand, but now we have this cool machine. It does it for me. It'll do a great job. You'll be very happy with the results. Ketchup, that's funny. Food not food draft. Food not food draft. Food not food draft. C-Rob. I love that. I'm going to take a picture of that. Food not, instead of having to transcribe it, food not food draft. Food not food draft. Let me put this in regulation notes. That's a great one. Food not food. Kevin Bacon. Hell yeah, C-Rob. That's awesome. It's a great draft. What is that? Go away. Away. All right, we're going to get through this this Argentinian flight, and then I'm going to call it. You guys really did give me a good suggestion. That's a great suggestion. Please, please allow me to hit Y on you. Jesus Christ. I just want to trade. I just want to. Thank you. How much time do we have? 48 minute 40. Milky chalk, luncheon, premium tobacco. I don't. I'm going to say no. I'm going to wait for the Argentinian flight. I apologize. I need to focus on trying to get this task cleared out. But thank you so much. Next time we'll do... I'm interested in your maple syrup. What do we got? About a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Jaguar plushie wouldn't be bad. I'm not seeing any, but hopefully they'll have some sodies. Premium sodies. I thought we were on the way out of this game, but I got to be honest. I feel like there's a lot more to do. There's a lot of blueprints to acquire. A lot of shit to build. We could build a giant chair. I don't know how we don't do that, you know? Jerry Rice is a good one. Urinal cake is a good one. That is a really fun one. It really is a great idea, Wongus, and I'm definitely going to bring it up to the guys. We have a lot to talk about tomorrow, but hopefully I'll remember to... It's in the notes, at least, so if I don't get to it this week, I'll get to it next week. Ooh, 30 seconds per... In Trade Town. Making it happen. Should be landing. I should be able to see him, right? You guys, are you out there? Hello? Ah! Jesus Christ. Came out of nowhere. I'll go ahead and ride back with you. How's your flight? Is it bumpy out there? A lot of turbulence? Is it cold? I feel like I'd be cold in an open airplane. I guess you're flying pretty low, though. And you're probably used to it. Let's do some business. Let me hit Y a bunch and see if eventually it'll fucking... There we go. I guess that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for coffee or yerba mate or cocoa. But okay. Those items are cool. And we do have a Brazilian flight coming in 4 minutes. So maybe we can go ahead and throw those items on the shelves and then wait around. What are we congratulating? You want to get a yerba mate now? God, guys, this is kind of exciting. Like, we're getting to add. Look at that. We got special chocolates we're adding in. We really are making a difference here in this gas station. Bringing in some global cuisine. Feeling really good about this. Feeling really good about us. Real good. I think we're doing good work here. How much time do we have left? Probably 3 minutes. 3.5 long minutes. Not a problem. We can... You know what we can do? We can go check on the garage, make sure we're full up on all the supplies we need there, because it is definitely the most used room on the property. We're good. We're good. We are good. We are good. We are not great. Not good. Great. Good. Great. Great. Good. So we want engine oil, spark plugs, tires, and batteries. Engine oil, spark plugs, tires, and batteries. First off, let's just... all the fucking tires on Earth. Engine oil. Spark plugs. Batteries. Okay. Let's go wait for that delivery and then go back to meet the Brazilian plane. And that'll be it. That'll be our day, I think. Don't forget the headlight fluid. Why, you oughta... I wonder how long our big parties got before it happens. 21 minutes. Are we still up to date on this? We got everything they need? Yeah, everything they asked for. Okay. You've been robbed. Fair enough. They did tell me at the very beginning of the game to keep this door locked or I would be robbed, and I never saw that mechanic again. I've also kept it locked the entire time until this moment, so good to know that was real. Won't make that mistake again. Being 15 fucking feet away from it. What the hell? And also, this door's always open. There's nothing I can do about it. It's really just, well, stupid game. We are on Route 66, somewhere in the desert. I think probably Arizona or Oklahoma or somewhere. I don't know. And I do have a gun upstairs. I wish I could do a little desert justice. All right. Lock this motherfucker. Where were you, officer? Where were you? Fucking corrupt cops in this town, man. Probably in on it. Trust him as much as I could throw him. All right. Let's go see if that plane's here. Perfect timing. Let me trade with you. Thank you. Hello, Brazil. Do you have any... Is that the soda I already have? Hold on. Do I have Tropico? No. That might be a... Let's try it. It looks familiar, though. I don't know if that's the soda I typically have, though, right? Definitely wasn't what they wanted, but that's okay. I just want to see if it's different or if it's what I already have. I'll be honest, it all kind of looks the same. Oh, do you need glasses? Are you guys low on glasses? How about that? No, that is the normal soda. That's what I figured. Okay, no big deal. You want yerba mate? Yeah, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. But that'll have to wait for another time. We are going to save and quit this game. Not too bad. We got an achievement. Level 9. Still need to work on flying into the air. I think I know how to do that. I just need to do it. I don't know what to do about a flying car. I'll have to look into that. It seems like a lot of people have done it. Popularity 10. We're working on Paid Off Uncle's Loan on Time. That's a new game. RC Race I have no interest in. Employee reach level 10. That's a time thing. RC Course I don't care. Bot found 25 decorations. That's easy. Okay. All right. Doing all right. I think that'll just about do it. Thank you to everybody who hung out with me this morning and yesterday or Monday as well. I would love to tell you that Will see you Friday, but I won't. I'll be off, and then I'll be off Monday. So don't forget, one last time, no break show Monday. No stream Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You will see me again next Friday on the regulation stream at 4 p.m. And then after that, I'm just back in the chair like normal. This is the only trip I have scheduled, the only trip I have planned anytime in the immediate future. So it's the only disruption to the schedule you will find. And when I make my way back, look for more streams with Emily too. Trying to get more of that done. Hope everybody has a great week. I'll miss you, but we will be reunited soon. Love you all. Listen to the Regulation Podcast. Bye-bye.